My acting ensemble group, we did a self-written performance on fitting in and fitting out, and I was given the option of writing a song, so I wrote it in the perspective of somebody that has friends and has people that loves them but kind of doubts it and doesn't feel like they quite fit in, so I just really put myself in the perspective of that and wrote this song. So I thought I would show it for you. Thank you. It's called Alone. I see the ones I love together. I see them laughing, smiling together. I'm sitting in the corner, watching from the outside. I know I belong. I know I fit in. But why am I so afraid to be alone? Is it because I love so deeply? There's heavy down inside me that people want me around. Ooh, all alone. I'm so afraid of being left behind, unless I already am. Am I purposely or accidentally ignored? I just want to share love and truth to others. I know I belong. I know I fit in. But why am I so afraid to be alone? Is it because I love so deeply? There's heavy down inside me that people want me around. Everyone's personality's always more, and when I try to match mine, my path is cold. I love them, why won't they open up to me? Someone show me, tell me I'm not alone. Is this so ridiculous? Am I crazy for thinking this? Will I be alone? Should I be alone? What do they think? How do they feel about me? Does it matter? I'm so afraid to be alone. Is it because I love so deeply? There's heavy doubt inside me, unless I'm just overthinking. I'm so afraid to be alone. Thank you.
Alec Matala.
two monologues for you. One from Sarah Basham's Imagine, in which I'll be portraying the part of David. In the second, I'll be performing a monologue from Buddy Thomas's The Crumple Zone, in which I'll be portraying the part of Alex. Have you ever thought about assassination? I mean, have you ever really thought about it? We've heard the poetry, the sound bites, the memories of JFK. A whole generation remembers exactly what they were doing, exactly the moment that those black and white impressions of a life ending zoomed their ways into houses and hearts. We've heard their voices. I was at school. I was at work. I was cooking. I was. We've heard the death knells through the memories of our predecessors, and their cameras whirring, always whirring. I have a dream. And sleep came too soon. I was 13 and John Lennon was 40. He was shot outside the Dakota on the Upper West Side. Manhattan, so much a part of American mythology to millions who've never seen it. His was a life imagined, a life ending wrongly. And we can hear them, participants in these lives gone from us. Their voices questioning, who could have? Why did it come to this? How can we live in a world where? And I was always one of these voices. Wrong to take a life. So surely, so concretely. Until now. Why has no one even tried? He's there, sneaking into our homes through digital encoding, pouring through the drains, sweeping under the door through the cracks, as surely as the germs he uses to frighten us. Grinning that grin, as if to taunt us. He's taunting. David. I've never killed. I've never been unstable. I've never even considered owning a gun or any kind of a weapon. I never thought I could even think about killing, but I do. And each and every time I hear his voice lying to us, to everyone, each and every time another sentence leads to murder, leads to hatred, leads to ignorance. Each and every time, I wonder why no one has done it yet, hasn't even attempted. It's been done before. Think about it. Well, I'm sure she would have if she had a pack hand. So she decided instead to spit on me, punch me in the stomach, rip my beard off, and run across the hall to the gap. Luckily, the scrap sales lady sees the whole thing and she grabs it. You know, the beard, and runs back over to the gingerbread houses with it, which makes the evil albino girl burst into screaming, sobbing tears, so all the Gap employees are rushing out to see what the hell is going on, and what's going on is that right at that exact moment, this cutest little kid in the world, little freckles on his nose, little blue cap, little front tooth missing, he comes racing up, and I'm trying to get my knotty tangled beard back on, but the kid doesn't care. He just thinks Santa's having a bad hair day. He jumps right up on my lap. This kid believed. All of a sudden, his mother comes clacking up in her frosting glow poof-doo that hadn't changed a lick since she got messed up on a beer keg at a frat party in 1985. She grabs my ear in a Lee press-on fist and says, Don't you dare say you bring him a doll! And she clacks away and stands there like a vulture. Virginia's slim hanging out of her mouth. The kid's totally oblivious to it. Just sits there smiling, bouncing on my lap. Staten Island mommy dearest blowing smoke rings in my face. The kid is there and I say, oh, little boy, what would you like for Christmas? And, okay. Ready? What do you think he asks for? He wants a Super Sparkle Barbie Dream Date Deluxe. Okay. So, what do I tell him? I told him, wouldn't he have more fun with a couple of G.I. Joes? Not this kid. No, he wants the one with the pretty dress. So, you know what I say. What else could I say? I say, G.I. Joe looks good in a pretty dress, too.